you're prepared for a fight. Cause the witch has the power and it is witchy hours, so you're better off elsewhere tonight. Witch among us, and she must be found before she burns this whole place to the ground. Away, away, away. Just stay out of the woods, cause she's up to no good unless you're prepared for a fight. Cause the witch has the power and so you're better off elsewhere tonight. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Off the Grill Podcast. I'm Steak Sauce. How are you? I hope you are well. I am fine. That's never true, but let's run with it, huh? I assure you I have not been doing cocaine. It's been a couple weeks, actually. But did have to use the old neti pot because it's drier than a motherfucker in this house. Because someone needs it to be 90 fucking degrees all the time, and I'm getting angry about it. So, if you've been here since the beginning of the whole intro or whatever the fuck you want to call it, a certain fat young man, getting less young by the day, was futzing around with some royalty-free shit last night. Sound effects. You know, like fucking, I don't know, I got the music covered, you know, like I wouldn't want any other fucking band or artist or whatever the fuck to represent me musically than Scarecrow Show, frankly. And maybe Darrow Chemical Company, but, you know, I don't think that's a band anymore. Prove me wrong, Joe. But let's see who's in the chat right now. We got Jamie busting my balls for being late, as usual. I tried to be sly and change the time, but I figured, you know, you caught onto that. Like, at least it wasn't, hey, we're starting at 6:30, and then it's, you know, 6:53. But what do you want me to do? Gypsy Warrior, my man, what's going on? And Jess fucking Graham, my guy. How was everybody's weekend, their week, whatever, the whole last, 7 days? Gypsy Warrior, I do exaggerate slightly when I say 90 degrees. But if that fucking thermostat reads anything under like 75 or 80, I would be shocked. And being a tall, fat fuck, that's way too fucking high. I don't care how cold it is outside. You know, especially when I roam upstairs in the house most of the time because it's just easier that way. I have all my shit up here. I gotta watch Hallmark for fucking 17 hours of the day. But it's fine. You know, it's just a generational thing. It's no big deal. Now, how's the sound, audio all that fucking sound and audio is the same thing, you fat retard. I know that fucking the visual is not good. I don't know. I still haven't figured out this shit on the corners here, the bottom corners. I think that's gotta be a lighting issue, right? I wish someone would fucking I wish I knew someone that could actually like tell me for sure that's why it like glitches like that. Oh, Gypsy. I had to have your heating on all night. That's terrible. Just awful. I couldn't imagine that. Like that. One, it's not safe. No, it's not. Not that it's not safe. It's not healthy. You shouldn't fucking sleep with the heat on. Your body warms up for you naturally as you sleep. Keep you safe. Pop the top on another Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. And no, I don't have diabetes, but probably only a couple days, a couple days away. But honestly, I drink Coke Zero because I like it. More or less tastes like Coca-Cola. I mean, I'll drink Diet Coke too. Honestly, I like Diet Coke as a soda. Like the flavor's good to me, but I don't know. See, Jess Graham knows the score. I mean, he's an idiot. He'd say hello, no, but only thing I want 90 degrees is maybe the water I'm swimming in. Bingo! So, I think we got all YouTube guys here. I am running off of the Off the Grill page on Facebook. I am streaming there today as well. I don't see anyone from there, chatting it up as it were, but doesn't mean they're not there. Somehow I have more likes there. I think it's probably because you can advertise on Facebook. I have more likes on that page than I do have fucking subscribers, and I want to hang myself. Jess, that's true, but that's fine. I likes what I likes. It's not like, it's not like like I said, I'm not doing it for health reasons. It's taste. I'll drink a fucking straight up classic Coca-Cola right now, motherfucker. I'll drink it in your face. What has the sauce been up to? I just call myself the sauce. I'm really fucking losing touch. What have I been up to? Literally nothing. I kind of mentioned at the end of the show last week that I had a good friend die, and that kind of killed the week, frankly. But also, it's been snowing and shitty up here a little bit, and I have nowhere to go. I don't have a car. I just moved up here. I didn't have a car in Jersey. All right, Jess, you're killing me. Explain this, because this is all correct information. I don't know, am I not being wacky enough for you? I feel like I've been thinking about that this week a little bit, that I've been a little too much of a caricature. I don't know. It's a little too loud. A little too... Dude, I fucking feel that comment, Jamie, like nobody's business. It's just shitty. For the audio listeners there, she says she's depressed. I fucking get it, man. I definitely get it, but I don't want to be like corny and be like, you should take meds and turn yourself into a Clown Show, or I don't know what the fuck. I stopped listening to them early on. Whoa, check this out. You should take meds and turn yourself into. Look at that right on Facebook, boy. Clown Show, or I don't know. My goodness. I bet there ain't fucking one person from Facebook that clicked on the video. So they could kick rocks. I love my YouTube family. But I don't love YouTube. I hate YouTube. Fuck YouTube. Like the entity. Fuck Google. Cocksuckers. So if you guys, recall, I've ended the last two shows with House of the Rising Sun by the Scarecrow Show. Obviously, it's a cover. It's an old song. It's an old standard. Like it's not. Shit. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, it's not fucking. It's not anyone's song. Like it's been fucking written and rewritten and played different ways over time. But I've had fucking demonetized the last two videos because some faggots in fucking Poland, of all fucking places, made a copyright claim on it. I don't get it. You click on, or you search for fucking what comes up, and it's the Polish for, House of the Rising Sun. And it's like, so what the fuck? Why are they get monetized in Poland, so I can't be monetized here? Just because I played a similar version of a song. It's fucking stupid. So I'm fighting it. And listen, if I don't get my fucking way, I'm going to Poland and fucking shit up. Bunch of fucking Polacks. I mean, what are they going to do? They're going to come fucking attack America after I get done with them? I doubt it. They got fucking submarines with screen doors in them. Dumb cocksuckers. And listen, don't take this as some kind of fucking, xenophobic, whatever the fuck. I mean, the Scarecrow Show is 2/3 fucking Polish. It's fine. I got no problem with most of them. It's one of those places where individually they fucking probably don't like you. Especially in this case. But I don't know. What are you gonna do? El peso general, mi amigo. ¿Qué pasa? YouTube said fuck me too, huh? Well, better buy me a fucking nice dinner first. That's all I'm saying. They can afford it. Jamie, thank you. Jeff, that sucks about your friend, man. That's fucked up. Yeah. Steak versus Poland, baby. It's fucking WrestleMania season. Buckle in. We're on the road to WrestleMania. What is it? 46, 47 this year? 53? What fucking shitty mania are we on now? At least this one's going to be in a fucking arena. Or a stadium. I get last year they couldn't, fucking. It probably was for the good of the nation, frankly. That good of the world, because all this fucking. The Limeys that come over in the Aussies. And I say Limey in a very loving way. I love my friends over the pond, across the pond there. They don't love that fucking impression, I'm sure. But fuck them. They can't take a joke. I'll kiss them on the mouth. Also, I want to revisit this comic as co-main event. Baby, I don't give a fuck what kind of fucking spin that they try to put on. No, there's a bunch of main events. You don't have to go on last. I'm going on last, motherfucker. I got the stroke. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Fucking the last two shows I've done have been kind of shitty. One was like, a month and a half ago. I don't remember anything that happened, but I know I was just kind of like scatterbrained and trying to fucking figure out a place to live. And do a Scottish accent. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I got to say Drew McIntyre. That's usually how I get in there. He does the Claymore kick. I don't know if that's good or not. It probably is more Irish than Scottish, but I don't know. Gypsy, were the things that I do for fucking views. I don't know. I just like fucking like my only real two like pulls as far as like doing an accent and like a Scottish accent would be Drew McIntyre and fucking Mike Myers' family and So I Married an Axe Murderer. Come on now. Oh, Sean Connery's not Scottish to me. Sean Connery speaks Sean Connery. Like I don't know. I don't think about him that way. I don't think about you that way. I just want to be friends. Fuck off. That doesn't happen to me because I don't make a move, so I don't ever get that response. Thanks, Succubus. You've done that to me. So, is Gordon Ramsay Scottish? Get the fuck out of here. Simple, rustic, brilliant. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think that's. I don't know. He might be Scottish, but that motherfucker has been around the world too much, I think. But I don't know. Oh, I was thinking this past week though. It's one of the few things that I'm just trying to fucking make this more of a show, like more organized, I guess. As much as I don't want to use that word, because Lord knows it ain't fucking organized. I haven't started on time once in the life of the show, but maybe it'll help me from just like rambling on about fucking, nothing for 40 minutes at a time. My Lord, get some of that Coke Zero backup. I was gonna do I don't know if maybe we'll come up with a different name, but for now we'll go Ask Saucy. But I'm gonna set up an email address. You guys can shoot emails too during the week, or fucking hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, like wherever you can reach me. But and those questions or whatever the fuck or topics, I don't care. Whatever. Those will take precedent over the chat, unfortunately. I mean, I don't want to. Not going to completely alienate you guys, but it's just kind of a way like you guys just get your shit in quicker. You know what I mean? And then, but I'd still go to the chat. Like I'm not going to go so far as say no, fuck the chat, because that's something that Corny would do. Oh, Hayden Cornelius collection. He told Shadowjack just to fuck off. He's like, I'll suck your dick. I think that's what he said. It's not what he meant. Yeah, it is. That's what he meant. Of course it is. Love you, Corny. And see, this is kind of like, don't worry. There'll still be a lot of fucking busted balls with the chat because let's face it, that's only going to be a segment. I'm not going to do the whole show that way. Like, it's going to be like a couple questions a week because who the fuck emails anyway? You know what I mean? But it's just something that, on top of the chat, it's something like, fucking, it's hard sometimes. Like you say, oh, ask a question. And then they give you a question. And oh, gee, I don't know. Like, at least that way I have a little time to kind of fucking roll some things around in my head and see what's going on. But I don't know. Fuck it. Maybe it's a bad idea, but I do want to give it a shot. See what happens. I am also terrified though that I'm going to throw an email address out there and no one's going to give a fuck. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We watch it because it's convenient. But I don't know. Who knows, dog? Or maybe like there's some fucking like. The YouTube guys are always there for me, but perhaps there's some people that only listen on Spotify or Ask Saucy Anything. An ASA, baby. Like someone only listens on iTunes or Spotify or whatever the fuck, or some other podcast app. I can't imagine why, but I don't even know what the name of a single other thing would be, but I don't know. God damn it, I hate that. I just want one show. Like how do I get the top of my head to not shine with the light? So I want to make that happen. I agree, Jamie. The chat's very important. Like I said, I don't want to I'm not saying I'm going to ignore the chat, because before and after the segment, it's going to be very much just fucking you guys and me, because let's face it, that's all I have. Jess, my light is not adjustable. Not really. It's just in the ceiling now. I gotta get a couple short lamps, I think. I think the light is the problem. Like that'll get rid of it won't fix the fucking head thing. But it'll fix the bottom corners, I think, if there's more light shown there. Also, well, that was something else that I was thinking. Like a foundation. I don't know makeup. I know foundation, but I don't know what the fuck it is. I have no clue. Gypsy, the hat's not a bad idea, except then it just shows through the fucking hat. I don't get that. I don't understand that at all. But oh no, it's only because maybe if I got a different hat, because the hat that I was using was the Nightmare on Elm Street hat, so half of that fucking hat is green. Fucking contact hurts, brother. Big crack rock. Well, you know what? That makes a little sense. It's kind of metal. Like it's a plate. I got a steel plate in my head. Yeah. I guess if you think about it that way. Sombrero would be cool. Well, hey, it kind of fit in with the way I've been living the past year. So, foundation is a base that you put on to even out your skin tone before you put on blush and stuff. Would that effectively hide a shining bald head? That's the question. Pressed powder. Thank you. There's a suggestion. I can't imagine I'll ever get it. Imagine me putting on fucking makeup to do this show. Like, I feel like there's a little bit of psychosis fucking involved in doing something like that. As a fucking fat nobody in fucking Western New York. Oh. I don't know, they're probably a little dry. Probably a little need to change them. Give them a rest anyway. But I don't take them out every night either, because I was told by actual doctors that I don't have to. So every couple of days is good. Oh, Christian Hanahara in the chat. Pour on the sauce. That might work. What if I just did this show with a fucking bottle of steak sauce dripping down my forehead? That'd be interesting. No, it wouldn't. Pour it all over. All over, all over. Okay. Shit the bed. So it's not cheating because it's just actually doing my job. But I've had I kind of type some shit down, but oh fuck! See, I always forget shit. So that pop that one up there. Pop that guy there. How's that? That's pretty cool, huh? Fucking sick. It's all green. Oh, that's cute. Little smooch. All rolledy. Give you a lot of makeup tips. Oh, shit. Although he's also going to want you to refer to him as Terry. Well, it wouldn't be the first time I called a man by a gal's name to get what I wanted. We won't talk about that. Gypsy likes a well-done steak with horseradish sauce. You're going on timeout. I'm kidding. But what if I did? Just because he likes his steak in a way that I don't. You and El Peso General would get along swimmingly with the well-done steak part. I don't think he can handle horseradish. He's kind of an effeminate gentleman. I, on the other hand, fucking adore horseradish sauce. Just straight up horseradish. As or do I just have fucking all like friends that like well done steak? This is ridiculous. Jamie, well done steak with A1. Listen, I'm not trying to say don't buy steak sauce, but if you stop that steak at like a medium, even medium well, fucking probably one it tastes better. Yeah, you save a little money and just buy the steak sauce and don't use it. Dump it down the drain. I don't care. As long as you're buying it. Keeping me fucking, in the ether. Because that's how I survive, is just by word of mouth and, sales of steak sauce that keep my spirit going. Yeah, El Peso General and I had an argument the other day in regards to that. I called him a hillbilly. I don't know. He called me some kind of fat cuck. I don't know what he did. I don't remember, but it was hurtful. But man, see, I don't ever put horseradish on my steak because, I feel like usually a medium, as long as everything's done. As long as everything's done, that. Oh, geez. Well, okay. That's because Jamie's a champ. She grills in the fucking snow. But she forgot this one. Oopsie doodle. Well, Gypsy, I don't either. That's why I don't eat rare steak. I'm not a fucking animal. I mean, mid-rare is even, probably still too fucking underdone. Medium's perfect. Medium, everything has cooked. Excuse me, the blood has turned to delicious juice. It's no longer blood. It doesn't have that fucking copper smell. And it's just generally delicious and tender. I don't know. A little fucking salt and pepper. You don't got to go crazy on a steak either. Just some salt and pepper. It's really all you need. Maybe a little garlic something. Or onion something. But like the Montreal steak seasoning, that's some wacky Canadian shit. It's probably not even Canadian, but it says Montreal, so I'm gonna trust the people that put the product out. Oh boy! El Peso General says there's only one thing I want to eat that's pink, and it's not steak. Loud and clear, buddy. Loud and clear. Peeps. I get it. Jess Graham likes his steaks medium well to well done with 57 sauce. Heinz 57. You know what, man? I don't think I've ever fucking had Heinz 57. Is it like close to A1 or is it like a completely different thing? I don't fucking clue. Most steak people think I'm crazy. I'd have a steak overcooked and undercooked. So, I'm kind of like conflicted as far as that statement goes because obviously, if I'm eating a steak, I want it medium. I've said that fucking 800 times in the show because, I repeat myself constantly. But I would much rather have a medium well or well done than rare. I'll go mid rare. I'll suck it up on that. But yeah, rare is a non-starter. And the people that eat steaks blue should be fucking lined up and shot. Those are bad people. Those are the people that hit their wives. And I don't care if you know someone that's nice and doesn't hit their wife. They do. Or you think they don't. So, how do you know if the chef's any good? Usually the chef ain't cooking steak, by the way. That's some line cook shit, baby. Throw that meat on the grill there, boy. They don't say that. Oh, Starburst. Sorry. I wish I would have thought Starburst is a fucking much better answer. Peeps are gross. Pink Starbursts are gross. I don't know who's a nice choice. Oh, that's a nice choice. Stephen LaPierre likes fried onions and mushrooms on his steak. Jamie's got grilled mushrooms and red peppers on the side. Dude, I'm getting fucking hungry. I woke up at like 6:15 today, so haven't eaten. Very hungry, but I'm doing the show on an empty stomach for you. It's keeping me going, frankly. There's some beef stew cooking downstairs or some shit. I don't know. So, who forgot that it's President's Day and that you don't get paid on fucking federal holidays? Because I'm out of intense chocolate milk and I could really use a glass. What's a good side with a steak? I like mashed potatoes, man. Mashed potatoes, a little butter. No gravy if you're doing steak. You just kind of get all those juices mixed up in the fucking potatoes. And I do that real fat thing where I'll cut a piece of fucking steak and just like mush it through the potatoes. So you just get like a big fucking bite of potatoes and steak. You steak and potatoes all at once. I don't understand they make steak fries. I don't understand fries with a steak, frankly, but you know what? I like a grilled asparagus with a steak is fucking great. That's it, baby. I'm all about product placement. And not being thirsty. Heinz 57 is different than A1. Quite different. So you're the family that has to buy the two different sauces. I don't like that one. Well, I don't like that one. And then you fight in the aisles. I don't know. Probably doesn't happen. Oh, look at that, Jamie. She likes peppers, mushrooms, asparagus, zucchini. Veggies are the usual for her side. And I agree. But I don't think of the peppers and mushrooms as a side. That's just part of the steak to me. Or the mushrooms and onions, I guess, more so. Peppers, yeah, I don't know. I like peppers, but I don't think of them as part of the steak. But grilled zucchini, yeah, that'd be tight. Tight. Yeah, but no, what's a real fucking good move? If you're not gonna grill the asparagus, you wrap those shits in bacon, throw them in the oven. A-OK, Daddy-O. Stephen LaPierre likes a salmon with red onion and hollandaise sauce. All right. Hollandaise sauce is fucking... Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's underrated. That's what I meant to say. Fuck. Gypsy Warriors never took the fruit and veg himself. Salty fries for him. I could dig that. But listen, I'll say this. I didn't get this fucking big because, I just sat and ate junk food all day. I got this big because I ate everything all day. You fucking, more or less, you put it in front of me and it wasn't like fucking beets or Brussels sprouts or cooked spinach. Brother, I was eating it. I fucking fruits and vegetables, like raw fruits and vegetables, and fucking shit. Who's really cooking fruits besides like apples? But so that's rough, Jamie. No carbs, very little dairy. Whew. Couldn't do it. I could do it with no carbs. Who gives a fuck? I mean, it'd be tough just because you don't fucking think about how many things you like. Like it's one of those things you do. Oh shit, man! I want a sandwich. Oh, I can't have fucking bread anymore. What do you do? Like in those gay little like Facebook fucking recipes, you can put a sandwich in between a cucumber. Oh, isn't it cool? Yeah, that's fucking like way too much work for a sandwich. Like, just give me the fucking cold cuts at that point, the lunch meat, whatever the fuck. What do you guys call it? The like the sliced ham and turkey, roast beef, so salami, all that shit. Because like up here in Western New York, it's always just fucking lunch meat. And like fucking down in Jersey, it's cold cuts. Oh, look at that boy. Mr. Bombastic himself. Call me Sugar Boobs, spelling it wrong because he's a fucking Kentucky hillbilly. Kidding, I love you. I'm doing fine. Getting into the groove a little bit. Just chatting it up here on the Off the Grill show. As we do every week, Monday, roughly 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Oh, shit. Where I see, man, I lost the plot here. Big crack rock. I never like food that comes from the water that all smells like a whorehouse. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's why I like it, baby. But, yeah, I like most fucking, like, I don't like a lot of different, like, I like fish, like, two ways. You broil it for me, or fucking, like deep fry it like fish and chips. Like a nice, for the Western New Yorkers watching, you get a nice fish fry. I don't think that is for some reason like a regional thing too, which makes no fucking sense. Like to call it a fish fry, I guess, but steak and eggs for breakfast. See, I always want to do that. Like, I always have the intention of like fucking you go to a steakhouse and you get like a fucking like a dumb fucking big steak, like 72 ouncer. And of course, you put most of it down, or at least half of it, because chump. You bring the other half home with the intention of fucking turning it into breakfast the next day. But then Fatty gets fucking hungry at nighttime. He goes, ooh, let's have some more steak. And then some more, and then some more. And you just say, fuck it. And you eat the whole thing cold. And then you cry on the kitchen floor. Never happened to me, but it probably happened to someone. But yeah, I don't know. Like fucking, I like scallops, shrimp, fucking lobster. Lobster's fine. I don't know. Lobster's like expensive fucking crab, honestly. Like most people are like, oh, I just love lobster. You like the fucking butter, Fatty. Get away from me. I don't want to talk to you. Because I don't know you, sir. Beat it. Sorry. But like fucking crab legs are great. Crab in general, like a crab boil is fucking terrific. It's a lot of fun. Jess Graham's got some side options up here for a steak dinner. Mashed potatoes are good. Really like a baked potato with the steak. Yep, sour cream, cheese, bacon, lots of butter, and a good salad on a cold plate. Oh, I mean like a separate plate. Yeah, that all sounds fucking terrific, man. Can't go wrong. I think that's an Irish in me fucking shining through. You really can't go wrong with any kind of fucking potato. How tall am I? If I stand up straight and don't slouch like a fat cocksucker, I am 6'5". Now, since I have bad posture, I have a little bit of a fucking, not a hump, but it's, not as straight as it could be. So, like, if you were to measure me, that feels wrong. Measure a man. I don't know. But I'd probably come in like a little under 6'5", like 6'4.5". But I don't know. I'm definitely 6'5". I've read 6'5" for many, like all through high school. It's just after I got fucking fat, and, like real fat, and stopped fucking. Ooh, everything went to shit. Fried potatoes with melted butter is delicious. Man, I'm gonna dump that beef stew out and just have some fucking potatoes. Jesus Christ! Look what you're doing to me. Thank you, Jamie. Friday is fish fry day. I hate fucking that I am only moved back up here during COVID because I haven't had fucking like I bought like the beer battered haddock from the fucking from like Gordon's or whatever the fuck. Excuse me, whatever that fucking fish company is. Um, but it's not the same. You want like a fucking fresh beer battered piece of haddock right out of the fucking deep fryer, Daddy-O. And you're good to go that way. But there's a place not far from me, over near Letchworth State Park. I won't say what then because it's a huge park. You never know. I'm trying to stay safe from a fucking deranged Russian. But it's like a family style, all you can eat fucking thing. So you just like sit on like cafeteria benches, and they just bring like bowls of fucking fries and coleslaw, platters of fish. Yeah, cottage cheese, which for me is fucking fantastic. I love cottage cheese. Uh, I wish it was like a real diet. Like it's a like a fucking '90s fad, but I just wish it was real. Oh shit, the bed. Where are we going here? Stephen LaPierre says cold cuts. El Peso General. Put that sandwich between two halves of a kosher dill pickle. That's good eating. I know how much you love some pickles. I'm going to fucking North Kakalaki and I'm going to skin you, ass motherfucker. I've had about enough. This is targeted harassment, pal, and I don't appreciate it. Gypsy, that's one of the truest things. You always just come with the truth. Definitely putting on weight. He's called a fish supper over there, huh? I hate the word supper. My grandmother says supper. And it's a gross word. Like supper just sounds like I'm having some soup. Would you like some supper? No. Oh, I feel like each day I weigh more than I ever have before. I don't know if it's true. Apparently I did lose some weight at the beginning of the quarantine, but gained it back. Like once the government stepped in and said, "Here's some money," Daddy went on a frenzy. I don't think I weighed 90 pounds since I was like I don't know, probably like 7 or 8. That's crazy. Like I was skinny until like second grade, and then I just got fucking fat all of a sudden. And I don't know what happened. It's just like, ugh, I'm a fucking punchy guy. I need glasses. I was too fat to play on the fucking like the Pee Wee football team. I was too heavy. Like not just like I even for like the older um part, like like the second or whatever, third year, whatever the fuck Pee Wee. I don't understand it. But I was too heavy for the kids my age, and I was too heavy for the kids that were like 2 and 3 years older too. So also running sucked. Like they would do that the Indian, I think they called them Indian sprints. I don't know. I think I never knew what the fuck it was called. It's where like you run, everyone lines up. It's fucking contact. I'm gonna hang myself over it. Um, fuck. I'm taking it out. Peep that, dog. Oh, we're running on one eye now. I feel like I don't know. Anyway, fuck. Oh yeah, like everyone, the whole team would line up and you start jogging around the field, and the person at the back of the line would have to jog and get to the front of the line, and you get to do that until fucking the original leader was back in front. My fucking team hated me because Fatty could never get there, but you know. Boom. I'll have to someday. Not now. Maybe like the fucking spring or summer. But definitely ain't happening nowadays because apparently we're about to get like deep dick with snow. And I don't like driving in the snow. I can, like my grandmother has a nice car with good tires. They're snow tires, so everything will be safe as long as I'm not driving too fast. I don't know what that accident was. I have no idea why I did it, but I just don't like driving in the snow. It's fucking like mostly it's the visual aspect of it rather than like the actual roads. Oh, you fucking slave driving cuck. Yeah. I probably said supper when I was little too because I didn't know any better. Just you say the things that other people say. Um, that connection for some reason. Like I've fucking done this stream. I've streamed here in his house, fucking in the same exact spot, 160 fucking times since the beginning of February. All of a sudden, it's giving me shit, making me look like a fucking jagoff. Well, you're all hillbillies in North Carolina, El Paso. I get it. Don't apologize. Just go with what you know. San Diego. I believe that is German for a whale's vagina. I went to California once. It's kind of cool, actually. Well, technically, I went twice. Because we came up from Arizona. I was on tour. We came up from Arizona, and I think it was out somewhere outside San Diego, but it was like real south, like South Cali, like fucking a lot of taco trucks and burrito trucks. In fact, that's what the promoter bought us was burritos from the trucks. Oh, yeah, whatever you want. Come on, sit with me. That was fun. That show was a shit show though, because it was like in the basement of a fucking building, and the guitar player's rig was like fucking 500 pounds. So we had to like, we had to fucking take the thing all the way down the stairs and then all the way back up, and neither one was fun. Like the thing is on wheels, so it wasn't like the worst thing in the world, but it's pretty fucking close. Just like because it's not my shit, so like there's that paranoia, like oh please don't fucking let anything bad happen, like don't let me like slip out of my hands or some shit and go fucking I don't know. And then like there was no stage, like it was just like the stage was like, just like this little riser, like fucking maybe 6-7 inches off the ground, off like the rest of the floor. Um, so like that was not a great show. Cool people there. I did fucking a lot of the cool fans, former fans probably now of Michael Graves lived in Cali. Scurvy kids, that whole family's fucking uh, bunch of cool cats. Then we went to Vegas and got robbed the next day. Actually, as soon as we finished the gig, we fucking packed up and drove to Vegas because it's just a fan of degenerates. But so we got robbed, and then we played the show at the Whiskey in L.A. And that was fucking mind blowing to me. I think I've what website? God damn it! Am I missing fucking comments here? I thought it was kind of like it was just you guys chatting. Cousin and fucking Coke Zero, brother. Jess Graham, that is really rude, pal. I don't appreciate that kind of. No, that's pretty funny. But I did not find my last girlfriend through Ancestry.com. Okay. All right. I promise I didn't. Ooh, Jamie living that swanky life, peeing in the same toilet as J-Lo. Look at that. No, but walking up the fucking, I guess at a Sunset Strip, I believe. I don't fucking know. It was kind of cool going to the bar that Lemmy from Motorhead fucking hung out at every day was sweet. He died a couple years before I went on tour though, so maybe just a year. So I never got to meet him. But that was a different life, man. I don't do that shit no more. I'm all washed up. I'm a nobody. Um, So, yeah, since my grandmother, who I'm staying with now till I get fucking everything situated, find a place, find a car. Like, I'm not gonna live in my own place with no fucking car because it's like in this neck of the woods, it's fucking. You might as well be barricading yourself off from the world, which ain't the worst idea, but I do need to still buy supplies, food, things of that nature. But regardless, she's got 2 cats. She had a dog too. Dog doesn't. It doesn't happen to the dog for some reason, but I don't know if it's because the fucking heat's so high and it's so dry or what. But every time I touch the fucking cats, we both get zapped. I've never encountered that before in my life. I've been alive 28 fucking years there, pal. Um, so I don't know, like is that normal or is there something wrong with this house? Is there a demon inside and I have to burn the house down to save the family? Oh, fuck off. Gypsy Warrior says, just Graham, it sounds dumb. My dream is to become a professional screenwriter. Los Feliz here is a good place to meet creatives, but I'd also love to do the studio tours and see the Chinese theater. Listen, bro. Nothing's dumb. Just fucking, put your fucking mind to it, get it done, brother. If you want to do it, you probably can do it. Who knows? Dude, I don't know because it's like fucking, it's like in and then it's out. Like, is the connection good? Like, I'm not like choppy or anything. Am I right? It's just like going out. I don't know if there's fucking people over downstairs or what. Because, as I said, I woke up and pretty much fucking started the show. So, I don't know. Cats. Oh, cats don't come in the studio. They're not allowed. That's mostly because I like to keep the door closed. It's like it's like a closed set. It makes me feel like a fucking big man. But I'd let them in here and close the door, but then they'd be fucking bitching. I want to go outside of this room. I'm a cat. I have to explore. And I'd say, fuck you, cat. Lay down. And then I'd say, I'm sorry. And, just dump out a bag of treats. Static electric shocks are totally normal. I know, but I feel like I literally feel like it's fucking it because if like I'm sitting there petting them, it'll just be like, like pet shock, shock, and it's just weird, and neither of us like it. But yeah, it is dry up here. I don't know, like I don't know. Like Jersey's not much different climate wise, but I don't remember everything fucking being this dry, and I don't want to get a humidifier because that fucking Jesus, I'm falling apart here. The last fucking part of this episode's gonna suck. I was doing so well. But yeah. Like humidifiers generally tend to drain electricity. The light bill gonna be sky high. Lois is using it up running the PS5. I don't think she's touched a game controller since the fucking Super Nintendo. Oh, I badmouth those cats, but they get like 30 little fucking of those little temptations out of me every night. So I don't want to hear it. I feel like that's a fair fucking trade off. I could badmouth those little cocksuckers, And plus, I'm just giving them fucking belly rubs half the day too, so they could deal with it. Gypsy Warrior says if he makes it big, he promises to give me and the chat $1 million each. Listen, I want to say you don't have to do that, but I can really use $1 million. So let's get on that. I'm rooting for you, brother. What else did I write down? Do a little show prep here. So I'll read you exactly what I typed. Sour McDonald's wants better coffee, and I wrote, it's like my own critique. It smells great, but it tastes like sewer. Like, I don't think there's a better smelling coffee than fucking McDonald's coffee. It's crazy. But if you get it, it tastes like a fucking like. I went through a phase where I drink coffee black, and anywhere else you get coffee, Tim Hortons, Starbucks, Dunkin', whatever. Or you make it at home. You know, like black coffee's fine. Like you could drink it, it's no problem. The fucking black coffee at McDonald's smells so delicious. Like fucking like if you're not getting coffee, it'll make you want coffee. Then you try to drink it black and you want to fucking just barf. Just barf, bro. But what are you gonna do? So hopefully they can figure that out. That'd be nice, you know. And then, but somehow keep it 99 cents or $1 for a large. I don't know. But and that's also the weird thing is like no matter how much fucking cream and sugar you put into it, it really doesn't make it any better. But then their iced coffees are like top of the heap, you know, like for an iced coffee. There's better iced coffee beverages like iced espressos and shit like that. But for like a straight up just like you pour coffee on ice and then you put, you know, your fucking the flavoring, whatever the fuck in there. Few people do it better. Tim Hortons is pretty good. Dunkin's not bad because they're like one of the only people that give you the option of just like the liquid sugar. You know, like regular sugar's fine if the coffee's hot because it's gonna dissolve. You know, it's not gonna be a problem. Iced coffee, sugar doesn't dissolve in cold shit fast. You know, if at all. So you're fucking sitting there in the first couple like sips. It's just a pile of fucking sugar and some liquid, and then the rest of the fucking coffee is just bitter. Which, you know, if I had ordered a nice coffee with no sugar, no cream, no whatever, that's great. But listen, my guy, I want sugar and cream. I want the fucking taste right. I don't know. Fuck, man. What do you guys say? I'm just fucking curious here. Mondays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Is that like a good? Is this too early? Is this, you know, like Monday is? I feel like a night that no one fucking does anything. At least in like that loose collective that we all run in. But I don't know if 6:30 is too early or what. I don't know. But that's something fucking y'all can throw into the I'll find the address. I'm gonna pop it up there. Fucking A, I got the refund on that already. Woo-hoo! Bought a region-free player last week for specifically because of the or what? I don't know because I'd lose my fucking train of thought, Lauren. Okay, you should know that by now. It's the pre-show before Raw. Who watches Raw nowadays? Like, I wish I could fucking still watch WWE and enjoy it, like, week to week. You know? Like, there'll be segments and shit that I'll watch, or, like, the pay-per-view, whatever the fuck. But for the most part, it's just unwatchable. The fucking, like, the camera cuts are egregious and fucking stupid. Like, Kevin Dunn used to be one of the best, and I don't know where the fuck he got that thought in his head that that's a good idea. Oh, cripes. Cussing on my show, saying fuck? Huh? Lord, be better. No. I like saying fuck. You know, I don't. Did I use the other F word? I don't think I've done that once this whole show. Aw, that's fun. I'm like company for dinner. You shouldn't have, you know, my visual while you eat, though. It's not good for digestive fucking the digestive process. Most of that food you eat will end up coming back up. But you're an adult, you'll figure that out on your own. But yeah, no, I wish wrestling was. There's a lot of shit wrong with it, but like it's just visually too like bright in a very gay way. Like it's too polished, it's too fucking like corporate. And I mean, like they sold out, man. I mean, it's been a fucking multi-million-dollar business since the fucking 80s, so it's not a matter of selling out. But like the whole switch to HD, and they just gotta have like fucking like there's LED boards on the ring posts on the aprons and all that. It's just like, come on, enough's enough. Like at some point, the music sucks now. They fired Jim Johnston, and he actually wrote fucking good tunes that actually fit with characters and shit. And the last two guys that they've had have not done so. They don't do any work on the fucking, for as much as they're all about the presentation, everything looking cool. They don't fucking, like, the Titantron now is just whoever's coming out, what's their name. It's not like a little montage of kind of their, finishing moves or whatever, big moments or whatever the fuck. It's all stupid. It's all like I would change more little things about wrestling nowadays, WWE specifically, than I would like wholesale changes, like like Undertaker and guys like from that past era calling the modern era soft. I wouldn't call them soft. Different, but listen, Lauren. All right, I haven't watched every movie from the 1930s like you, so I've got a limited worldview and a limited amount of things to talk about. One thing that I can say is that I fucking more or less religiously watched that fucking fake sport since fucking 2000. So more of my life than I haven't. But whatevs. Fuck. I don't know. Words, stuttering, stalling. El Peso General watches 911 and 911 Lone Star. So I'm the pre-show before I get Melodrama and Rob Lowe for 2 hours. That sounds terrible. I think Lois watches those shows. You should be ashamed. But I think I'm gonna fucking call this one, guys. I don't know. I mean, any last minute ask Saucy anything questions here? Like fucking throw me some shit real quick. We'll go through it, I guess. I don't know. Get your questions in fast because I really hate the dead air and I don't know what else to talk about right now. The NFL's over until fucking next month, so we'll do a little free agent talk then. Hopefully the Jets will have Deshaun Watson in their fucking grasp, but I don't know. What are you guys listening to now these days? What's in the rotation, I guess? Why did I leave Jersey? I left Jersey because I could not find a place to live. And I literally fucking just ran out of time. So the only thing I could do was pack up my shit and my tail between my legs and move home. So, unfortunately, that's what I've done. I mean, I don't totally hate it. I'm closer to family and friends and shit, like old friends. But I just kind of got to thinking, too, like I'm like struggling to try to fucking find a place and for what. Like all the friends that I had down there fucking moved away or turned into cocksuckers. So fucking move home. Maybe I'll fucking find somewhere else in a couple years that's better. I don't know. Like I'm not, and that's also kind of fucking added to the depression. My fucking friend Dave died. It was one thing I was dealing with, and then right in the fucking dick. Lawrence would listen to a lot of Bad Omens and Bring Me the Horizon. Sorry about that. Thoughts on Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers? It's fine. It's kind of just like inoffensive. It's like, all right, well, he's not dead. Here he is. Give us money. It's whatever. Fucking Danielle Harris does well. Um, Ellie Cornell, whoever the fuck, Rachel. I think she's a great kind of final girl. She's fine, I guess. I don't know. This is why I don't do fucking movie reviews, guys. I don't. I think it's a great script as far as like keeping continuity and just like references to the first two movies. Kind of keep everything the same, which from fucking that point on, they kind of went, nah, we're just gonna make shit up. Let's add this guy. I don't know. It just got kind of wacky, but four's good. I used to like it more than I do now. Like now, it's just kind of like it's too short. I think, so like it's not a whole lot happens. It literally is just like the fucking them kind of like it's almost like WCW rebooting itself. Like fucking. It's like, all right, well, the anthology thing didn't work, so we got to fucking reboot this Michael Myers thing. So we just got to reestablish him as a dominant force. Now he can impale people and fucking stick them to the wall with a shotgun and shit like that. But I don't know. Oh, what else do we got here? Thoughts on a Great White reunion tour with pyrotechnics. I think that would be one of the most tone deaf things that's fucking ever happened in the music industry, or probably any industry, frankly. Blocked. Who's the worst sports team ever? I don't know a lot about sports. Worst NFL team ever would probably have to be the Cleveland Browns from fucking, more or less since they were brought back into the league in 2002, right? No, 2000. Whatever the fuck it. Yeah, 2000. From 2000 until like this past year, they've just been like the worst fucking team to ever exist. Buffalo Bills are my second favorite team. I mean, I hate to say it, but it's all about them New York Jets for me. And when it's not about the Jets, it's about the Bills. I'll give you that. Sean McManus showing up to the chat. There he is. After picking his Lucky Charms for the day. That's right. Force him to meet you. Look at me. I'm viable. Say that. Say, look at me. I'm viable. And then walk away. That's my advice. Oh, shit. What do we got? A lot of hellos. You don't stand correct. Like I like the Bills, and I've liked them. I've kind of hold on. Thoughts on women's curling? Favorite team? Well, that's more of a Hayden Cornelius question. I will bring that up to him if you don't next time he streams. Oh, Jamie. Damn it. No, Sean. I know you don't eat Lucky Charms, but I do know that in Ireland, everyone's job is to make them. That's why there's the leprechaun on the box. Oh, oh yeah. So the Bills, I kind of started like it's fun to root for fucking like to have a house full of people cheering for the same team. So I watched fucking. God damn it, Lord! I hate you so much. So I watched fucking football in pretty much the same place for years. So like it's nice to just fucking cheer and it's just kind of like because they were an underdog. Those the Chan Gailey led Buffalo Bills teams in the early 2010s or fucking just like they were great underdogs, man. Just a bunch of like fucking undrafted kids and Fitzpatrick was like a seventh rounder out of Harvard. There's been like 3 players all time to ever fucking take a snap in the regular season. And listen, I will never praise Bon Jovi in any fucking way, so I gotta go Kip Winger on this one. Do I believe it? I don't know. I haven't thought about it too much, so. But Bon Jovi tried to move the Bills out of Buffalo so he can go fuck himself for the rest of the time. Sean, I wouldn't mind being Irish. I really wouldn't. I have that blood in me. I know that's like a weird thing for like non-Americans. Like, oh, I've got Scottish and I've got Irish. I've got a little Russian in me too. That was my American accent, apparently. But I don't know. I don't think of it like people ask me, so I kind of have a rough knowledge of where my ancestors came from. But my favorite ska band is a band called The Independents. You should all look them up. They're great. Shit the bed. Oh, yeah. So like, I kind of got into rooting for them and shit. And I just fucking like Fred Jackson was like a Division II, more or less walk on to the Bills. He wasn't drafted. So, I just kind of got into it. And it's kind of all around. This all kind of happened around the same time that because I started watching football cheering for the Cowboys after they picked up Terrell Owens. When they fired him, when they released him, I just fucking I've wished nothing but bad for the Cowboys since then. Fuck them. Favorite small home appliance to have sex with? I like a vacuum cleaner. It's nice, but boo! I hate Sublime. I'm sorry. Like that's one of my fucking least favorite bands in existence. They've got a lot of fans in Western New York for some reason. I don't get it. Gypsy. I don't know if you saw, but Ryan Reynolds bought a Welsh soccer team called Wrexham. I haven't seen either. I don't keep up on soccer. It's like not. It's not my forte. I don't really. I mean, I get it, if I kick the ball into the goal, but like I don't get the nuance and the finer things as far as that sport goes. First celebrity crush, probably Britney Spears. As funny as that may be, but as odd as that may seem, like I can't think of it being anyone else. Yeah. Or maybe Kimberly from the Power Rangers, the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Amy Jo Johnson. Oh, look at that Gypsy Warrior. Fucking A. I don't think I really need to get the tattoo. I just got to go on a stream and fucking it'll kind of just pop up, Of course, for my audio listeners, I gotta fucking remember that. Still planning on getting that Gorbachev ink blot tattoo from Lauren, visited by Voices One on YouTube, and of course not. Oh, Jamie says because Sublime reminds me of my carefree days of smoking weed and busting spades. Are you black? I shouldn't have asked that. I gotta go. This is getting out of hand. Sean McManus says Jennifer Connelly was his first celebrity crush. Gypsy Warrior says, as soon as I saw the baby one more time video, I was enslaved by lust. Yeah, I kind of, yeah. Have you ever accidentally tasted any of your own bodily fluids? And to that, I have to say, Iris loves you.